It's week 1 of the semester. You've mapped out your study schedule, promised yourself you won't pull any all-nighters, and set a goal to finally ace statistics. By week 3, that schedule is forgotten, and you're cramming at 2 a.m. We've all been there. Breaking this cycle requires a specific, science-backed strategy. Psychologist Dr. Gabrielle Oettingen developed a method to address this pattern of abandoned goals. It's called WOOP. Research defines it as an evidence-based intervention by Dr. Gabrielle Oettingen, designed specifically to help students initiate and sustain long-term effort to achieve their goals. Relying on pure motivation is a trap. When you inevitably hit friction, like exhaustion or a difficult assignment, motivation evaporates. Without a structured framework to navigate that friction, failure is the default outcome. So grab a pen and a piece of paper, and let's build that framework. Step 1 is the wish. What is something you really want to accomplish? Your job right now is to write down a specific, realistic goal that you can achieve in a set time frame. I want to do well in school is too vague. I want to finish my assigned reading before Friday's seminar gives you a clear, actionable target. Look at the wish section on this standard WOOP worksheet. Instead of a general desire, Alex wrote, "I wish to improve my academic performance by 10%. Or for his secondary goal, I wish to improve my productivity to complete tasks efficiently. Once you have your specific wish, move to step 2, the outcome. What is the best possible result of completing this goal? Visualizing this positive payoff generates the emotional energy you need to get started. Take a second and write down the best tangible or emotional reward you'll experience when you achieve your specific wish. Going back to our worksheet, Alex identified exactly what that win looks like for his math class. Under outcome, he wrote, "Achieving this goal will improve my GPA and confidence in my math abilities." But here is where most goal-setting methods stop. If you only visualize success, you fall into the positive fantasy trap. Your brain experiences the satisfaction of the reward and tricks itself into feeling like the actual work is already done. A wish and an outcome provide vital direction and a starting burst of energy, but unless you anchor those desires to the reality of the work ahead, they remain useless daydreams. That brings us to step 3, the obstacle. When we fail to meet our goals, our first instinct is to blame external circumstances. The professor was unfair, or we just didn't have enough time. The WOOP method requires you to look inward. Write down your biggest internal roadblock, something completely within your control, like your own procrastination, exhaustion, or a lack of priority. On the worksheet, Alex forces himself to be honest. His internal obstacle for math reads, "I often procrastinate studying." And for his productivity goal, he notes, "I have a hard time prioritizing tasks." Documenting these internal flaws feels uncomfortable, but it performs a crucial psychological function. It shifts your brain out of a state of denial and forces it into active problem-solving mode. Now build step 4, the plan. This relies on the core of the WOOP method, the if-then statement. By creating this rule, you bypass decision fatigue, preloading the specific solution right at your moment of weakness. Look at Alex's math plan. If he feels the urge to procrastinate, then he will commit to just 15 minutes of review. For productivity, if he struggles to prioritize, then he will start each morning by organizing a list of tasks. A properly constructed plan turns your greatest personal weakness from an excuse into an automatic trigger for positive action. Let's review the cycle. You start with a wish to set the target, identify the outcome to build momentum, define the obstacle to ground yourself in reality, and execute a plan to navigate friction. These 4 parts interlock to create a resilient study routine. This process restructures how a student operates. Instead of reacting to last-minute panic, they follow an organized schedule, which helps lower daily stress levels. Check the paper in front of you. You should now have a completed template, a specific wish, a rewarding outcome, an honest internal obstacle, and a concrete if-then plan. Applying the WOOP method provides a strategy to disrupt the cycle of abandoned ambitions. When you hit a wall, your plan is already waiting for you. So don't just wish, WOOP.